Hey guys, what's up? How ya doing? I'm here to talk to you guys about the new episode of Sound Euphonium, which is on season 3 on episode 11, or He Became Euphonium on season 3 on episode 11. This episode right here was actually really nice, and it looks like to me we don't really know how this is going to turn out, but well, there's only 2 episodes left after this from what I see on the data I researched on my anime list, so if anything else, let's just get this started right away, okay? We have to it that we get to hear the results, obvious from the get-go that Kitaoji, which is like Kumiko school, ends up having to win the gold trophy, obviously, but at the same time they are going to nationals, which is really, really nice and great, they really worked hard, and I guess that speech might give him the push to really go for it, and we have to it eventually that they decide to go through some grueling training again because they only got one more tournament or concert after this, depending where it goes. Eventually, as time goes on, we have to it. Kumiko still doesn't know what she wants to do yet, which is kind of relatable. I mean, it's always difficult to find out what you want to do that you could do for the rest of your life, when you're working. As for Reina and Kumiko, we have to it that they end up having to make up, which I thought was pretty nice and great, Kumiko's like, yeah, what you did, it was kind of mean, but you know what, come here, give me a hug, kind of thing, which I thought was pretty cute, and so forth, and we have to it, the next auditions is coming, which apparently is going to be national auditions, which will decide who's gonna participate. Which I'm pretty sure Kumiko is gonna go in there, but anything could happen because since she didn't get the Soli part, she may not even get a spot there. But we'll see. We'll see how this one goes. As for Kumiko, as she continues to practice very hard, we have to it Mayu tries to talk to her saying she's gonna forfeit the Soli part, which apparently is something that I agree with Kumiko that she doesn't want to get it by default just because you gave up. So what the heck is the deal? And Mayu just wants everyone to be happy, because sometimes, I guess, depending on how you play and how you do things, not everyone is going to be agreed with the idea of this guy or that guy or this girl or that girl, playing the part, Like for a position in a sport or a position in a music, or anything, It depends on the situation itself. I'm pretty sure this tends to happen with everybody in general, whether it comes from school competition or in any type of competition, But Kumiko says, I don't want to have to win this just because you gave up. That's not something I agree with. Although Mayu's like, I don't think you get it at all. You're just hiding your true selfishness, You want to play the Soli part one last time, which apparently, is something that I seem to get where Mayu's coming from, but just stop being foolish, because I can see why people can be very annoyed with Mayu, and I get it. I get annoyed with her too, depending on the situation, and right now she's just being terribly idiotic, kind of thing. But eventually we get to see to it that Kumiko is pretty much working hard as best she can to get that Soli part back, but I hope it's not because Mayu gave up because of default, etc. But who knows? Anyways, we had to Kumiko goes with Reina to go hang out with their former senpais from high school, or should I say they're still their senpais, that kind of thing. But we have to it that they go to a concert that is another person of theirs. Eventually, after talking with what's going on here and there, or what she wants to do, she's not going to music school. She finally decides to tell that to Reina, and Reina, she's gonna go to the Americas for music school, which apparently I thought was pretty cool. But Reina, she wanted to cut ties after the concert, because she believes that if we don't have something in common, we will really be separated, Although Kumiko says otherwise, saying that you're not gonna change, and I'm not. You're not gonna change for me. You're my special person, that kind of thing, and I can see why Reina I can see where Reina is truly coming from, which apparently she wants to end things with Kumiko after this because unless we have our music is in common ground, we'll end up stopping contact with each other, that kind of thing. etc. So I could see where Reina's coming from, because after high school you tend to lose contact with a lot of people, and it really sucks. I mean, I know I've been through that myself already, and I'm pretty sure anybody who what's the word, after high school, some friends that you consider in high school, you barely contact them or you barely have any connection with them because life takes you in directions where you just don't know where you're going, that kind of thing. So I can understand where where Reina's coming from, where she wants to cut ties, but Kumiko says otherwise, and that nothing's gonna change between them. And then we have two of that auditions are beginning right now, and looking forward to see how this goes, and preview next and so forth. So we don't know how this is gonna turn out because as for Kumiko, we don't really know if she might get a spot, but if she gets a spot, that's pretty nice. But if she doesn't, that'd be shocking, but could be very understandable on the situation because we've seen in this season that she didn't get the Soli part, which apparently was really shocking but very understandable. It was hinted and foreshadowed a long time ago in the season that Maya was gonna get the Soli part, and Maya's gonna get that place in the youth again, and possibly the Soli part, but that depends on Mayu. Kumiko, on the other hand, tells her just do what you always do. Don't go doing something that is not very satisfying or unfair, that kind of thing. Anyways, looking forward to the next episode and the next one after that because there's only 2 left. So until then, people, I'll see you guys in the next video. So I'm off, Zero. Have a good day. I'll see you guys next time. All right, peace out. Bye bye. Toot toot.